is like that uninvited guest who shows up without warning and overstays his or her welcome. The first step to working with it is knowing when it's coming up. And to be honest, there's no way around developing that self awareness. It needs some self work to get to that stage. But once you start noticing it, you've actually found a superpower. Noticing that rising heat, that clench in your jaw, or that urge to snap is no small feat. It's the start of taking control. So if you've managed to catch yourself in that moment, pause and give yourself a lot of credit. That's you stepping out of autopilot and into conscious action. From here on, it's all about channeling that awareness into simple, effective ways to cool down before you react. Let's dive into some quick tools that'll help you manage your anger without letting it take the driver's seat. The first one is actually walking away from it. Sometimes the best way to cool the fire is to walk away from the flames. Recognize that you're angry and take a physical step back, literally. It's like in Kabir Singh when Preeti walks away from Kabir during his angry outburst, choosing to step back instead of engaging in the heat of the moment. Ask for a timeout, step outside, and breathe deeply. Use this space to reflect on what happened and practice a quick calming technique like mindfulness. When you're feeling more grounded, you can return with clarity and tackle the situation without storming off like a cricket player arguing with the umpire. The second tool is counting to 10. When your anger feels like a pressure cooker that's just about to whistle, pause and slowly count to 10. It might sound basic, but this emotional timeout is a game changer. Think of it as your intermission moment, a chance to process before the drama resumes. In fact, it's like that scene in MS Dhoni, The Untold Story, when Dhoni pauses after getting furious about a teammate's behavior, but takes a moment to calm down and then addresses the issue with clarity and composure. It gives you the space to step back and think, so your reaction isn't just a reflex, but something thoughtful. The third technique is box breathing or yogic breathing. This is like turning on your playlist of soothing A.R. Rahman hits to calm the chaos. It's simple, grounding, and super effective. Here's how you do it. Inhale. Breathe deeply through your nose for a count of 4. Almost like savoring the aroma of chai on a rainy day. Hold your breath for 4 counts. Just gather your inner strength, superhero style. Then exhale, breathe out through your mouth for 4 counts. Release the tension like blowing out your birthday candles. Finally, hold again for 4 counts, feeling the calm settling. Repeat the cycle a few times and watch how the storm inside you begins to fade. There's a link to a video with counts in the description below, which might be helpful as you start using this tool. Anger isn't just an emotion, it's a messenger. It holds clues to the things that bother us most, whether it's crossed boundaries, unmet expectations, or deeper insecurities. Managing it in the moment is important, but exploring it afterwards is where the real magic lies. So the next time anger shows up, pause, practice these hacks, and remember, your calm is your superpower. And maybe, just maybe, you'll walk away feeling a little lighter, like you just nailed the ending to your own feel-good movie.